Across the ward, has the Oracle sticking away. Husha waiting in the wings, not yet level 6. Liang dives forward. There's a slicing mash from TP coming in as the Shadow Assault is being used. And Liang is dead before anyone can respond. MAO-AN with the TP coming in. Swell Seed used. There's the Tempered Fate. And we'll be able to get a kill off the back of it. And that fate sealed there from MAO-AN, was able to get a counter kill, but Beyond Gaming having to burn the TPs to get into that fight.
Yeah, and all in all, that's really not bad for Mojito. The fact that he dies there on
Lives to fight another day.
No flash on Liang just yet, remember that, and Crazy has ultimate.
Flawless Duet coming out, there's a slicing motion for the stun. The Flawless Duet second proc will be way too late. Mojito pours himself a drink in the top lane. He's setting up a camp.
And that's...
With your soul, you can cancel the sleep, so MAO-AN there eats the bubble. It's like, okay, well, I'll just go back to my soul, and I will be fine. And they look for the trade, stolen away. There's the Swell Seed going out as well with the lilting lullaby. And Mojito has his camp stolen and his life taken away. Even, and although Doggo has been put behind a little bit, he's about 200 gold behind in the bottom lane, he can still be really strong as the game goes on. There's actually a fight going on in the top lane. It's crazy, just solo kills Liang. Okay, Liang, I guess he didn't get any of the kills from the fights that happened earlier.
I'm around so fine play-ins, it just seems like that haven't been the case, and a lot of supports have been out-roamed. But speaking of bot lane,
cleanse it. He can just cleanse that one out. Kino's going to get turned back on. The Solar Flare only gets the slow as they turn back onto Kino here, and with Glacial Fissure, he's going to have to try and flash away. 150 HP on him. Flash forward, exhaust, stun once again. They try and root up alive, but the Unbreakable from Zergsting keeps Doggo at bay. Killer Instinct, one more auto is enough. Husha coming in from the side as well as the concussive blows will proc onto Doggo. Mojito's here to join the fray. Lilting Lullaby available for Husha. He will put alive to sleep and then make him not alive anymore. Mojito a little bit too late for the play.
Yeah, no, eager top lane with the CC of Crazy. But with Rift Herald spawning in just a moment, there could be more skirmishes to arise.
They're looking for alive, no flash, no cleanse, no way out of this one. Solar Flare finds his mark and Kino will take the kill. Zergsting next on the menu as MAO-AN will join the fray. Want to give this one over to Doggo if you can. Doggo takes it 2-0-2 now on the Kai'Sa.
And just like that, this game feels very Beyond Gaming favorite. We were talking about...
Made it to the group stage last year through the play-ins. I think a lot of people will look at Beyond and wonder about their group, like their playing group performance. A little bit disappointing for a PCS team, but it's hard when you're in the shadow of PSG because PSG are so consistently a step above everyone else in this region. I think people over-expect it from Beyond as they look for a fight in the mid lane. Solar Flare coming out alive is able to dodge away. TP's now used by both teams. There's a flank here for Beyond, but already Kino's dead in the slicing maelstrom will rip them asunder. Vanguard's Edge does nothing. Liang immediately exhausted. MAO-AN trying to trade in here, but he will be shut down by Mojito. And Galatasaray, seemingly out of nowhere, find the fight they were looking for.
And that was just so overforced from the side of Beyond Gaming, and it looks like Bolulu, he's not even done yet. You are up against Doggo, and you are going to have to bail out after that one. Doggo doing some good trading there, but that was Beyond Gaming looking for that fight. They were the one who flashed in, and honestly, it leaves me with some question marks because they were the one who is in charge of these side lanes. You can see Galatasaray as a unit are playing these two lanes because they can afford themselves to do this. MAO-AN is pushing the bot lane. It's going to take ages before he reaches the tower, and because of this, they get time to play around with. They get time to be proactive.
Shadow Assault onto Liang. He's going to use the Vanguard's Edge and try and dive back onto Mojito, who is dead. Liang in the 2v1 manages to get away until Bolulu flashes for the final order. Has used the smite, but has another one coming in about 10 seconds time. Galatasaray now have control of the battleground, control of this war zone. Beyond in that bush, just trying to hide, trying to keep Galatasaray guessing as to where they could be. Husha still there, Liang back, but look at the damage from Bolulu and the fight begins of the Ocean Drake is secured. TP is coming in and Beyond, you have to take this fight right now, because otherwise you're just going to lose to the Ocean Drake. Flawless Duet coming out, slicing maelstrom used as well. Doggo diving into the back line, and there's the damage. MAO-AN take one. Liang's able to get a kill up towards the back as well as Husha tries to dive onto alive. Bolulu Zergsting and alive, retreating, stepping back, walking away from Beyond right now, but Husha still on the chase. No lilting lullaby, but he gets the slow with the Swell Seed. Kino doesn't have flash. He will go in for it. There's a Flawless Duet, but there's stopwatch from Bolulu will keep him alive. He manages to get a 1-for-1. Alive and Zergsting now backing away. Will they try and contest at this Baron?
They're going to go for it. There's still 20 seconds on towards the solo laners of Crazy here. He does have that teleport with this Baron. It is going down fast. It is Doggo, so they need to neutralize him. Cleanse have been issued.
Cleanse away from the Winter's Bite to the slow. That's the Baron low. Husha, no smite, no smite, no smite. Alive, alive, but not for very long. Shutdown comes in. Husha keeps the Baron aggroed, and Beyond play that about as well as they could. They take the Baron and they take down. Haven't been able to pick up any of those Ocean Drakes, and they will start the Baron. They spot Zergsting. They do not know the Mojito is here. They put a couple of wards in the back of the pit, and Bolulu's going to continue to put the paddle stars out. Didn't jump across the wall. Here goes Mojito. Shadow Assault in. Glacial Fisher used as well. The Dragon reset. They got it! Oh, Bolulu! You absolute madman! I can't believe Bolulu secures it for his team. Elder.
Game has swung once again. You have the Ocean Soul. You have the Elder Drake. And now you just need the Baron buff to try and put the finishing touches onto this game. So I wonder, Beyond, are you feeling you should just start it up before Mojito can join the fight? And I think that is going to be the call.
Gonna kick it off. 11,000 HP on that Baron. Zergsting's gonna face check into Kino. They don't have vision on this. Well, Seed goes wide. That Baron's gone before they can even get there. Solar Flare coming out as well. And perhaps Beyond will look to take this fight. Bait sealed into the sleep. Into Doggo diving into the backline. Bolulu flushes away. Doggo goes godlike. Crazy retreating from this as well. And Galatasaray will just want to save every man they can. Zergsting trying to trade onto Kino here. A couple of auto attacks would have been enough with that Elder buff. Ticking. Kino will manage to survive. Doggo almost eats a paddle star. Crazy goes in. Slicing Mushroom. This is a perfect decision here from Galatasaray because they know they can get Doggo caught out. Shadow Assault across the wall, and there's the shutdown. Now the AD carry's dead. Mojito still diving forward. Oh! Give this man a gold medal, TCL, because he's putting you on his back this game. Bolulu slept on the backline with the looting lullaby. It's a double sleep coming out, but Crazy can just put the damage down by himself. Kino's down, shut down. In the end, Liang's going to try and dive back in, but Bolulu, the paddling, he's just slapping them around right now. Liang goes to sleep. The stopwatch is popped. The GA goes down. And Bolulu, he is not done.
In the heat of controversy, he doesn't miss. In the heat of battle, he doesn't miss.
It is Azonya's Leona, so not as tanky as perhaps she might be, but you can just see the damage that Bolulu can do by himself with a single paddle star into the sleep. Fate Seal will get him away, and MAO-AN will be just outside of range. That Elder is still ticking away. In fact, it's not, but Galatasaray didn't know that, and nor did I. We were in the same lack of vision as they were. Liang pushes in the mid wave. Look at where the waves are. Bot lane pushing in towards Beyond. Pushing in towards Galatasaray.
It's becoming so tense, and at this point, Galatasaray, they've opted up to just fret them forward, but at this point, they're just backing off completely. It looks like they want to be the one who's turning onto them. They want to be the one forcing the fight, but Kino, he's alone in the front line now.
Husha, smite, no flash. They do see the Elder, 6,000 HP on it. Husha with the swell seed, alive, dodges away. TP coming into the mid lane. That's Liang going to try and join this fight, but that's 4,000 HP already on the Dragon. You can see Galatasaray are looking for it. It's taken. Alive will secure it, and now the Elder Drake means that Beyond have to run for the hills. They have to run for their life because already one of them has died. Husha down. Liang puts the Vanguard's edge out, has to flash the wall, but Mojito's on the chase. Doesn't have the Shadow Assault, but can still force himself forward here. Liang falls asleep, and that Guardian Angel's more like a Guardian Devil, because Galatasaray very willing to take you as soon as you die after it. Now, 19 kills to 19. Galatasaray will force themselves down this mid lane.
And Beyond Gaming, you can't forfeit an objective like that. Once you've started it, you have to flip it. If you don't flip it, then the enemy will just take it. And that's exactly what happens. And now, still the Ocean Soul, the second Elder Drake, and Bolulu now with a flash in hand to execute anyone with a single paddle star.
Gotta give credit to Mojito and to Galatasaray as a team. There were a few fights around these objectives where they were behind, but they secured the Soul, they secured the first Elder, they secured the second Elder, and they continue just to push forward here. The Nexus Towers are the targets here, and they will fall. Galatasaray from behind strike first against Beyond.
And this is the adaptation we've